About breathing techniques versus hypnotherapy. Now, I'm actually a breathwork coach as well as a hypnotherapist, and I want to talk to you about the benefits and the pros and cons of both, and also a recent experience of mine experiencing panic. So, breathing techniques absolutely do have their place, and I'm sure you will have already seen breathing techniques like box breathing and suggestions of doing different breathing techniques. Now, I wonder what your experience has been like. Have you found that breathing techniques have been helpful for you? Have you found them helpful in managing anxiety and panic? I am wondering. Now, for me and many of my clients, absolutely, breathing can help with anxiety. Breathing can help us regulate our nervous system. Breathing can stop us going into an experience of panic. It absolutely can, but it is not the whole story. And it is like having a tool and technique, so like having a bit of a plaster to help you with the anxiety or helping you with the panic. It doesn't eradicate the anxiety or the panic underneath what is going on for you. So let me share a little bit of one of my recent experiences. So I was having some blood tests done, and not out of nowhere, but very, very quickly I went into an episode of panic, and breathing techniques and grounding techniques, which can be really effective, unfortunately in that moment were not effective because my body had, my amygdala subconscious in relation to fear had totally took over. And what this illustrates is that sometimes breathing techniques and grounding techniques are just not enough, and the power of our subconscious that is running all of the time, and the fear is the thing that is, running the show and making experiences of panic potentially really difficult. So in my experience, what I realised is that there was a fear at play. And the reality is, so imagine that fear wasn't blood or blood tests. It was a tiger right in front of me. Can you imagine that, regulating my breathing when I've got a tiger in front of me, it's going to be somewhat a bit ineffective, because actually what we need to do really is eradicate the tiger. That would be the best solution, right? Not to try and regulate ourselves in relation to the tiger, but remove the tiger itself. And that's where hypnotherapy comes into place. So yes, breathing techniques can be helpful, but actually if you have a fear or anxiety, that is held within your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is always trying to keep you safe. And that is where fears, they come out and they give us panic and anxiety because it wants us to take notice so that we avoid that situation. So eradicating the tiger, this can be done through hypnotherapy. So it is absolutely possible to eradicate your anxiety and fear from the root cause, and to support your subconscious to find another way of reacting. So instead of reacting to blood tests or perceived fears in a way of giving you an absolute rush of anxiety and panic, it can find a new way of supporting you. So I think that's probably all I want to share for today. If you are interested further about hypnotherapy, absolutely pop me a message. Hypnotherapy, because I've had it personally and obviously I offer it all of the time, it is one of the easiest therapies to experience. There are some techniques that I use within hypnotherapy where you don't even have to tell me what the problem is. You don't have to talk about the problem. You don't have to find any solutions. But amazingly, through the techniques that I can use, your subconscious supports you to find all the solutions, and it can have such an instant impact on your experience of anxiety and panic or stuckness. So if you're intrigued, pop me a message, pop the message like hi or hypnotherapy, and I'd love to tell you more about it. Thank you so much for watching this video. And at the moment I've got a poll with ask me any questions in my stories, so if you've got any questions, pop it in there and I'll love to return your question soon. Bye for now.